Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. In the last episode, the Crystal Rift in Illuminated Jewel, our home system, where Sheltered Reach is located, has kind of exploded. In other news, we're in the process of trying to seize control of the Senate. We're building up some favors that we can call in just to push this over the line. But we're mostly on a technology race and colony race to try and keep on top of things and make sure that our diplomatic weight is as high as it can be. Right, the Crystal Rift. So we've had the home world revealed to us. I think they're the ones that have actually built this this Rift network. And eventually this Rift network exploded. Our Rift sphere has been forcibly ejected and a dimensional portal is opening. Let's not seal it. Let's see where this goes. We've opened a doorway. The Rift is being fully explored. Ooh, okay. We have never seen this type of wormhole before. Oh god. You know what? Let's bring some fleets in. They may not be friendly. Right. You two, I need you back here as soon as possible. Tip of the spear. You're pretty big as well. Let's bring you across. And the longest mile, you're going to be our frontier defenders, I guess. So, good luck with that. An anomalous wormhole has appeared nearby the Crystal Rift in Illuminated Jewel. We can only assume it's a gateway opened by the Formless to bring them aid. We detect the system on the other side has been pulled into our dimension from somewhere else. We should prepare our strongest fleets if we choose to enter this place. Well, that is kind of what I'm doing. Oh, we can explore it now. Oh, but this... It explicitly says go through it and find out what's on the other side. Yeah, we don't want to go through it without reinforcements. No way. You can go to the Retia system and assist over there. And it looks like we've got a couple of things that have gone on quite quickly. So, that one's been fully explored. Tick that off. We have a new astral rift that's been discovered. Whereabouts is this one? In the FS system. Alright. Change of plan. Parpla. Come and explore this one. Seeing as it's just through the wormhole, that seems like a reasonable place to go. Subdermal stimulation research has been done. We're pushing for the cheapest research options right now so that we can improve our technology level, because that is going to improve our diplomatic weight. And that's all part of our process of trying to stay ahead of the curve on the council bits. Organic debris. The foreign object in the fetus system was discovered to be a large mass of organic remains originating from some type of spaceborne fauna. Yeah, we'll perform an autopsy in situ.
Situation log updated.
It isn't quite what I was expecting. Go ahead and research it, and then after you're done... Again, we were going to come up here and like survey the system, but we keep getting sidetracked with all kinds of other things. We're getting a good amount of unity. Which is always nice. And the Emplar is heading in to do that astral rift. So we're going to have another couple of astral rifts on the go shortly.
Spaceborne life form encountered. Research complete.
Anti-mass missile research is done. Next up, Robot Assault Army. It is the next cheap one. The Emplar is in the Astral Rift. That's exactly what we need. And it looks like we have a couple of level ups. Our Minister of Defense, who is in charge of one of the fleets. I think... Ooh. Wrecker 2 sounds kind of ideal. That's an additional 10% damage. So go for that. And then Isabella Hodgkinson, our head of research. Oh, great researcher. Yeah. Just flat 10% bonus speed on our research. I love that. And we've gained a favour from the Azetlians. This is really, really good. Okay, we're going to... We've got some alloys. Let's push our naval capacity as much as we can. I do need to claim this system down here. As soon as you're done there... And we have more bits available. We'll get that done. Our quantum catapult has been manufactured into being a single array. The first stage is now complete. A precise arrangement of torsion lenses gains charge from the star and can release this energy in an erratic fashion to send ships across great distances. I don't know if we'll actually really use it, but having it available is certainly welcome. It does mean that we can do astral calibration. Which would give quantic ambush and increased accuracy. Increased accuracy is probably the most interesting thing. Sure. It means we're very low on threads, but when we need to, we can just turn off the edict. Now, the quantum catapult's over here. Is there a way of seeing the range, or do we have to have a ship in the system? Hypothetically... You know what? It's not worth us experimenting too much with it. Come back here for now. We'll figure that out as we go. Our first detection array is in place. At last. The quantum catapult, though, if we're going to upgrade it again, is going to take a bit of time. Rooted in place. So a recent survey indicates the residents of Koldar are much less likely than other denizens to migrate to other planets. It's probably due to the pheromones. It does make a lot of sense. The Dyson swarm array in Illuminated Jewel is nearly done. Extorting favours. Operatives within the Royal Pious Alliance are actively working to identify and pursue leads. Carry on. We need that favour.
Research complete.
We need it yesterday. We're going to push for... Ooh. The cheapest option right now is probably going to be gene seed purification, or at least the fastest option. Hey, and we are now net positive on astral threads. That's very nice to see, because it has been a while. After careful dissection, the original species of this visceral mass remains a mystery. The extraordinary damage taken in the epicenter of the storm is stripped of any recognizable features. However, we've gained an insight into the composition of cosmic storms. It's giving us xenology as a research option, which would allow us to build an alien zoo. I don't know if we would really like an alien zoo, but...
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Koldar. Right. While productivity is no longer declining, communication between the colony and the capital is breaking down. Senior officials are growing increasingly distant, and our clerks are complaining that even relaying simple directives is becoming an exercise in frustration. Let's deploy an administrative task force. Code MOVE. Koldar. Our ship is on its way.
Research complete.
Next bit of research that is cheap is going to be the improved strike craft, I think. That shouldn't take too long. And we have an entertainment nexus. This is in the Tuban one. Alright, so we've arrived at a bustling star system surrounded by numerous wormholes. Voidcraft of various shapes and sizes circle a central, brightly lit space station. The enormous structure is coloured, with multicoloured signs in garish, unfamiliar script. It seems like an entertainment facility designed to attract an audience for a grand spectacle. Continue to investigate. How are we doing on our diplomacy? Oh, we are low. So right now we can bump an additional 1,000. But yeah, we have dropped a bit. One thing that we should check is, with our government agendas, how long until we can do build relations again? So we can switch to it right now and get an additional 5% diplomatic weight. We're not going to launch it in time, no matter how much we try. But it will boost our trust growth. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's on cooldown until... Oh, for another 20 years. For another 20 years! Wow. Yeah, we can't... we're not going to be able to launch that. We have to rely on the favours. So, if we're relying on the favours... maybe we should do more espionage to actively gather some. You are actively going. Who would be next on the list? Huntanga. Yeah, get a favour. Go ahead and launch that. After Huntanga, the next would be the Zetlians. There they are. Go ahead and try and get a favour. And after that, I think the Pious Gulsians... We don't have a spy network here, but... let's pull someone out of the Valkylians. And let that build up a little bit. Maybe we'll manage something there. I desperately need you to
Handshake
get down
protocols
here
activated.
faster. We have a new anomaly, Cold Hard Potential. Rero, the Master of Guidance, is going to investigate that. Let's check, see if we've got anything we can do with our artifacts. Not at this moment. I wonder, actually, thinking about it. The administration of Huntanga. They are at war. But... could we offer them a trade deal to make them like us more? Maybe.
Handshake protocols activated.
No, we are quite significantly down on that. This is not good for us. Two of our fleets have arrived. Our third fleet is on the way.
Research complete.
Gene seed purification research is done. We'll get xenology for the alien zoo. It doesn't list what it does precisely, but we'll find out in a month, I guess. Extorting favors. Promising angle has been opened up. Carry on.
System survey complete.
Work over flowers. Far-reaching changes in time management paradigms and the way responsibility is delegated within all fields of production and other duties in Koldar have produced good results. The populace has an evident desire, outside observers would call it an outright need, to be in close proximity to the native flora. With clever scheduling and additional checks in place, productivity remains low, but has risen above the lower limit of what can be deemed acceptable. Okay, we've got a workaround.
Research complete.
Danol system has been surveyed. You're carrying on exploring. That's good. We need to see what that alien zoo actually does on a planet. But for right now, let's go for galactic campaigns. And we will push for armor hardening, I think. Let's find a planet and see what the zoo does. I'm not seeing... Not seeing it in the buildings. Was it a decision? Ooh, we can up our bureaucrat output with the museums. Right, very quickly. So, is Russell the... No, Russell's not the one that's got all the museums. It was one of the new ones. Yeah, there's the museums. Okay, so management, decisions. We need at least 100 bureaucrats. Well, we can do that on any world that has bureaucrats then. Did we have a world that we were leading into being bureaucrats? Rillis has got 200. Rillis needs some actual jobs, though. Yeah, we were doing a trader. Let's get another commercial nexus. Further unification center, right? This one will be worth it. Artifact exhibition. That's gonna give us a boost to our Unity output. That still doesn't tell us about the zoo, however. Let's see. I don't see on the homeworld either, not for mixed industry. Maybe in one of the agriculture districts. Doesn't really make a lot of sense for it to be there, though. It could also be an upgrade for one of the existing things, but it seems unlikely. Okay, well, we'll ignore it for now. I should check, though, each of our worlds just to make sure that we've got stuff going on. Further doesn't have any jobs available. As the unification center, we can get another admin office. And then we'll get another admin hub building. That will keep further busy. My core has got a bit for now. We've also got a bit of space, so just get a generator district. The pit has got loads available, so that's not a problem. Sarat. One more agriculture district. And upgrade the monument. Valdus Prime. Even more researcher jobs. We'll do job efficiency first, then more researcher jobs. Yeah, and then each time we build, we'll be getting more jobs as well, so that will keep Baldus going. Let's up the society research specialization here. You've still got plenty of jobs though. Terib, however, needs more. Upgrade, upgrade. That'll keep you going. Bastion Prime, you're fine for now, but we'll get an upgrade in place. Hertel, you're good. We are gradually getting some more resort workers, so that's helping. Not sure what we would do for specialization here. I guess it depends on whether we want resort worker jobs or museum curator jobs. It looks like they produce pretty similar. Entertainment megaplexes produce more amenities, whereas resort workers reduce pop amenity usage. Okay. And commercial nexuses is all about trade. Still got plenty, so we don't need to do anything right now. Trappist Prime, you're good enough. If we do the upgrade here, it will give us more threads for the researchers. So go ahead and do that. And Hertel Secundus, yeah, you're going to be that trading commercial nexus. Let's get another... Oh, we could do megaplexes. That gives 200 jobs as well. That would keep you busy. Right, that's our economy stuff all growing as much as it can. Cosmic clogging. Our engineers on Sheltered Reach report that the Stardust Storm is having an adverse effect on water filtration. As the particles settle in the planet's groundwater, the resulting mineral slurry is clogging key infrastructure. It's impacting our agriculture. We've got a special project to clean the pipes, but that's
Situation log updated.
not going to be too bad. Go ahead and research that. That'll be done very quickly. Still don't know about this stormbound thing. This is getting very close and we're not in a position to win it at the moment. I don't like it. I thought we were going to be able to just pull it out.
Special project complete.
What we could do is try and boost our economy. Engineers have dealt with the hydroponic blockages and water shortages. The colony's water supply has been improved and can now filter out complex impurities. Nice. Let's have a look at our edicts. Scientific revolution, not that useful. Desperate measures, we're not really doing ship build at the moment. Monthly minerals through omniferous acquisition could help. Actually, let's go right to the top. Fortify the border? No. Nutritional plentitude? No. Bureau of Espionage? I don't think that's going to be particularly useful. Mining subsidies will give us an additional 50% mining output. That could be very handy. Same with industrial subsidies. Or forge subsidies. Let's say forge subsidies, mining subsidies, then I don't think any of the exotics will be good. Then the omniferous acquisition. And we're hoping that that just boosts things enough. If I go a grand fleet, we could fit more naval capacity in. That's a lot that we're taking out of the fund. Upper management betrayal. It appears that the crack team of administrators we sent to Koldar in order to set things straight has been turned. Fortunately for us, their plot to do as little work as possible was unsurprisingly sloppily executed and easily discovered. Heads will roll, metaphorically speaking, as our last recourse is to depose the local government and manage the colony's affairs from the capital. Do we have a science ship in place yet? You're almost there. Oh no, you did. You did the research and you're already moving out. Sad times. Sad times. We can always try again with seizing power. It's going to be a little bit down the line. The planet Arian 4 is the home of the marvel of nature. Giant colourful explosions appear in the sky, a result of chemical composition in the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like wildfire. It's generated quite the spark of interest for the scientific field amongst our people. Okay. None of you need to be upgraded, do you? No, you're all as solid as you can be. Our next astral rift is on the way. Let's see if we can do anything with our artifacts quickly. We can reverse engineer some arcane tech. That is giving us a research option for armored torpedoes. Jasno Token has leveled up. You're governing Sheltered Reach. Yeah, we could do with more energy credits. Become generator focused. Now, how close are we to having the next thing? Oh, 81 months of Unity generation because we're pushing it down. You know what? We need to cancel those edicts. We need to cancel those edicts so that we are getting a proper amount of Unity. So, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Then back up the top, forge subsidies, mining subsidies. We'll keep capacity subsidies. And I think that's probably all we've really got. We can drop map the stars. That would give us a little bit more Unity as well. I need to keep the Master's teachings. And we do need both fleet supremacy and diplomatic grants in place. We could take them off temporarily, but it's it wouldn't be as good. Zetnians, we are working to identify and pursue leads. Carry on. Gotta get it done in time. "10 months is not fast enough. We need more Unity." Let's get some more bureaucrat output on pretty much every place that can hold it. Pathar, you don't have any. In fact, what we can do is we can keep the decisions up as we click through the worlds, and if there is enough bureaucrats there. You've already got the artifact exhibition. Strip mining. That's a big fat no there. We don't really have many bureaucrats. On Valdis, we could look at restoring the place. I don't think it's necessarily something that we want to do. We can do it on Rillis. Go ahead. Every little bit we can eke out. And these frontier ones were really not expecting much. Okay, what are we using? We are consuming them on edicts and leaders. So we could temporarily take off the edicts with our diplomatic strength and put them on when we're like 60 days away. So that's the diplomatic grants. We would lose an envoy, but that's fine. And fleet supremacy. That will help a little. It's so sad. Whatever the enigmatic cache's purpose here on Valdus Prime may have been, it's come to an end. As abruptly as it arrived, it's now leaving. That's a shame.
Research complete.
Okay, next research we will push for flat cannons is pretty cheap. Espionage event. They're actively working to identify and pursue leads that could give us favours. I think it's going to be too slow though. Our Master of Guidance has leveled up. Making him a politician for more council agenda speed is a good option for the future. Go ahead and do that. And then we've got the first part of the Rockworm event. A vast plain of loose rock and gravel stretches before us. Above it hangs a pale, empty sky. No planets or stars can be seen here. This does not appear to be part of a galaxy or any known system, as far as our senses can detect. This landscape continues infinitely in all directions. The surface is pockmarked with holes as large as some asteroids. All across the horizon, dozens of massive worm-like creatures are bursting from the ground. Pairs of powerful fins allow them to glide through the dense atmosphere. They must have some type of colony underground. Explore the tunnels. I'm sure that won't be dangerous at all.
Research complete.
Dark matter deflector is ready. That's cool. So we can build that at our detection place. And now we push for advanced shields. Yeah. 6 months. We might have it done just in time for this, but we are quite significantly in trouble for that. We have a new anomaly for the Master of Guidance to have a look at. Unusual energy readings. Go ahead and check that out. And over on the resort world, let's clear some of the blockers. Seeing as we have money coming out of our ears, that seems relatively sensible. This will be done in 7 months, which is just a little too long. Over in the entertainment nexus, We docked to the busy space station without incident, and once inside we continued our investigation as part of the crowd. As we approached the gates of the central dome, a robotic attendant swabbed each of our hands before allowing us to pass with the other patrons. Inside, we beheld an amphitheatre of epic proportions. The bustling interior was crowded with a variety of sentient alien life forms, each focused on a central performance area. The show will soon begin. So we are over our naval capacity at the moment. That is going to be costing us a bit in terms of ship upkeep, but it's not a huge amount. Let's carry on building ships where we can. I wonder if there's anything we can do with any of the other third-party nations. Rashno Sutar has gained a level. Currently, in the longest mile, you are definitely going to be an admiral. Oh yeah, we're 4K away from this. That is quite significant. I can't think of a nice way of us dropping everyone else's diplomacy power. We'll be fine enough as we go, but I think we're gonna just lose this proposal. Glancing hit. While approaching the planet, the CVSS Cortex suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old. Based on the trajectory, they appeared to be stray rounds from a neighbouring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued for untold millennia until today. Well, that's giving us a specimen. Let's have a look at this. So this just produces engineering research. I think we can sell that. And this will give us extra weapons damage as an intergalactic projectile. It's a galactic history one though, so I quite like our boost for experience. I suppose we could get rid of the torn solar sail. And then activate that. That seems about right. 5 months. Yeah, we're not gonna quite get politics in time. So close, so frustrating. Reginald Underhill. Currently out surveying. Let's give you... Let's give you Salvager. And as it's down to 60 days, let's put those edicts back on for our fleet supremacy and diplomatic grants. Just for everything we can possibly squeeze out of it. It does mean we're close, but even calling in the favours, unless we get another favour very quickly, we're only going to be at 3-8 on that.
Research complete.
Next up, auto-curating vault. It's going to be good for our place with all the bureaucrats. Yeah, let's go for that. It's not going to be done quite in time. I was really hoping we would have a last little push. All right, let's see. The administration of Pantangar. Diplomacy. Offer trade deal. We'll give you resources. We'll give you energy credits. And ooh, we could check for anything that improves that's an interesting idea. There may be artifacts that improve diplomatic weight. Right, let's have a look. So starting with our biggest opponents. Offer trade deal. Oh, transfer system. Where's the TSF system? Right. Search. Just here. They do have a world. Can we buy your world? Diplomacy. Offer trade deal. First of all, any specimens. Oil fabric. No, don't care. For TSF, what could we give you? Energy credits. They're not looking to get rid of that at all. Okay, not gonna happen. Yeah, there's no way that they're going to do that. We could kick them out of the Federation. Maybe that could work. Oh, this is gonna be sketchy. Kick from Federation. Then propose subjugation. We need for them to actually leave the Federation. Okay, diplomacy. Propose subjugation. Yeah, it's still not great. It was definitely worth trying though. Let's have a chat with the Zetlians. Actually, we'll have a quick chat with everyone for the trade specimens. Gold to... yeah, altar to the Elder One. That's not amazing. Raw pliers didn't have anything. Yeah, oiled fabric. Hantanga. Add the Writer's Sphere. That's good for astral rift speed. You didn't have any. Zetlians had memory orbs and leader experience gain up. Cheetons. There's no point in... well, let's see what they have. Nothing that's giving extra diplomacy. Valkegans. Telliers, what have you got? Nope, nothing from Telliers. Begethesians, nothing. Hepameteans. That's trade, that's research, that's trade. I think there's no items out there. It makes me so sad. Borrow fleet. That could give us a boost of fleet power. Except they've already got that fleet power coming in for our deal. You've got nothing, but you will become a subject. Sure. Come join us. Can't do the Jujun commonality. Could potentially do the Confederated Planets. We don't have enough relation with them.
Fleeing aggressors.
Ooh. The Lispar has been forced to decloak. So, in the nation of Teles, we shouldn't be at war with anyone. It's fine. You are going to get out here and then you will cloak up and we'll carry on pushing through. The Kiffins have joined us. Royal Pious Alliance, commence the operation. We've successfully got a favour. Oh, we've pulled it across. Let's call in the favours. It puts us ahead 30 days.
Handshake protocols activated.
This is going to be really tight. Right, next bit of research is going to be mining station output. And we will watch this. The Royal Pious Alliance has declared war on the Zetlians. Okay. Well, while they're doing their infighting, with an iron fist from afar, our remote governance is now firmly established. It's been met with success in suppressing the proliferation of the pollen-bearing plant, as well as eroding the community's acceptance of using it. No small feat, considering the act is innocent, smelling of flower.
Handshake protocols activated.
There is 1 day remaining. We've got this in the bag. A promising angle's been discovered a little bit too late on the Azatlians, but resolution has passed. The council size is now 1. We have control of the Galactic Council. What a push to get it over the line. Holy moly. Next time, we're going to have to take the time to go through and re-establish our envoys in various other places and look at doing all the things that we've been neglecting while we've been pushing for this. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.